Greetings, fellow city builders, and welcome to Cities Skylines. The lush and, well, slightly wet land that stood before you is Evotopia, although, admittedly, there is sod all here at the moment. I've actually never played Cities Skylines before, and I thought it was about time to right that wrong. It somehow passed me by like a fart in the wind. But we're going to be getting building. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. I've watched like one or two tutorial videos, and we're just going to go at it. I'm going to take a mayoral building style, a bit like the dictator, and just tell everyone what to do with an iron fist. So I'm assuming we've got to build some roads in. We've got a road on either side. I'm assuming you don't go for day one and start doing large bridge projects. This is not Polybridge, because I'm assuming that's going to cost a lot of money. So let's initially just build some roads on the north side. And see how we get on from here, really. I suppose we should build some little intersections here, should we? I'm already calling them intersections. It's a junction, the Americans. Is there any particular zoning? We'll probably have like an industrial over here. Although, yeah, we'll put an industrial area over here, and then we'll have a nice residential area over this way. So let's do that. Let's just stick some roads out. Sod it. Why not? Why not? I suppose we can fit some little shops in here, can we? Oh, that's very neat. I like it, I like it. Okay, so we've got some zones in. Before we press play, I guess we should have some attempt at dealing with the water and the electricity situation. I don't actually know if it's the case. Apparently you get some sort of maps over here, but I'm going to assume, looking at the costs, that one, wind power is going to be more expensive, and two, that people aren't going to want to live next to a large coal power plant. So, I think, in my infinite wisdom, as Grand Leader, building a coal power plant over in the industrial area would make more sense. Because then people don't have to live next to it. Yeah, fresh water's here. So let's build that. And then we'll get rid of our crappy water down here. And then put that out down there. Oh, look at that. Looking like a professional little bit of city planning. I guess the only thing we need to do then is some power pylons. One is going to have to go over here. Well, there's really not a lot of choice there, is there? They're just going to have smaller shops down this part of the street. I don't know if that's close enough for people to have power there. Let's go time on. What's the worst that could actually happen? So it's mostly just demand for housing. Are we getting housing? Ooh. Oh, hello. New resident. The Evergreen Residence. You can see why you'd want to live here. It's a pretty nice view, isn't it? That's actually really kind of cool. We've even got little fire hydrants, look. Okay, so I guess people are going to start to move in here. Well, loads of people are moving in. That's good. We got is that a shop? No, that's a house as well. I can't remember what my zoning was. Oh yeah, shops down the middle, houses around the outside. So I guess this will be the edge of our residential area because this is going to be kind of the full industrial zone. And we're going to try and expand this way. Well, if it works, it works. Looks a little bit random, but we'll take it. Oh, even the Illuminati Society has opened up. What more could you want? Oh, we have 109 residents. That's actually really kind of cool. I'm quite pleased with that. So this is all starting to set up. I guess we unlock more buildings with time, do we? Yeah, population, healthcare, 360 people need to live here. So I guess they're going to continue to build down there. I guess we can start construction on another row. How do you know how much of an area electricity is covering? Oh no, we've got shops coming! Shops coming! A general store. Useful, useful. Another general store. Well, there's a bit of competition going on here. Oh, they've even got disabled parking. That's fantastic. I'm loving this game a lot already. I'm loving the fact that Fry Guys. Oh, that's awesome. This is great. Oh, it's a bookstore. Oh, this is great. I am liking this already. Oh, can we rename streets? Oh, yes. Evo is gone. That is a sort of street name that we need. That's what we like to see. I'm such a narcissist. Doing these videos is not a good idea. Okay, so we've still got residential space. Actually, a bit of cool medium demand for industry or offices. So I guess we should think about setting up our industrial area right next to the coal power plant. But you do get a nice little riverside view. Oh, they're springing right up. Ice cube factory, fish stick factory, and some clothes. Exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. Okay, I'm quite pleased with how things are going so far. So everyone's coming into a 3-lane here and they're all going to have to funnel into 1 lane. Because I guess you can go either way this way. Well, that's a problem for another day. I have not watched any tutorials on traffic management, so I have no clue what to do there. Doesn't look like we have any more population demand at the moment. Most of the demand is for officers, which is starting to shoot up. Well, that's actually quite a big building, isn't it? Nice, polluting the atmosphere already, making boxes. Why would you need a large chimney to make boxes? You wouldn't think that would be that heavy industry, would you? But what do I know? I am not a box manufacturer. Wow, is that the... Oh... Okay, that's a bit skanky, isn't it? we are nicely polluting the environment already. And then that means we can squeeze in a little bit more industry just like that. Try and keep it this way. Because I'm guessing all this smog is going to start to build up. And I don't want it to all blow down onto a... Don't want it to, you know, damage Evo is God way. It's a lovely road. We're already getting a traffic problem. I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew I should have assigned that better. I just don't know how that works. 2-lane road. Oh, 2-lane one-way road. Can I make...
2,000 years later.
We should have to figure that out a separate day, I think. Hopefully the traffic can be managed. Oh, they're having a water shortage. So I suppose let's just do that. Should fix that. They're looking pretty good. For a complete novice, I'm feeling like we've done a decentish start here. There's some nice little houses down here, look. Relatively posh looking little buildings. We've got plenty of new people coming in. We're up to 281 people. Feeling pretty smug about Evotopia so far. It is a thriving little metropolis. We've got all our little buildings propping up down here. It's like the demand for industry has kind of been satiated for now. We've got people moving in down there as well. I guess, where were we going to build next? Do we just keep building down here to the coast? Or do we start to deal with some of these? I suppose we should probably put a horizontal junction in on some of these, shouldn't we? Like, oh, I've built a one-way road. Ah, Christ. Well, you can only go down. It's not very helpful if you want to. If you're down here and you want to go up the house down there, you're going to go all the way around and back. We'll figure out how to fix that at a separate time because I have no clue how that's going to work. We'll probably keep building out here as well, and maybe another street down the bottom, just to kind of get that going a little bit more. 341. I think it's 360. Is it till we start unlocking other things? Get a garbage plant online. We can go and perhaps stick like a landfill site or whatever it's going to be, a processing plant, a recycling centre down here on Robert Street. That's probably going to be polluting and nicely out of the way. Well, hey, there we go. We have become a little hamlet. So we have taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, education, and campus areas. We've got elementary schools, landfill sites. Yeah, that's probably that's going to be cheaper. Community schools. Oh, we've got a lot to do then. So let's pause. Let's have a quick look at what we've unlocked. So there's a landfill site. We're also going to have a recycling centre. Nice. I think landfill is going to be cheap because it's just a hole in the ground, isn't it? Let's just go and stick this down here somewhere, I guess. I'm assuming that's going to cover the whole area. I don't actually know that, but hopefully it will. We'll see what healthcare. 10,000. Jesus, that's expensive, isn't it? Squeeze that in up there. Will that squeeze in there? We could knock that house down. Or do we build another road out here? Should we pre-predict? If I build a road there, look, because that's going to be where the street's going to continue, and build this on the corner, then if I build another block out here, this is going to be like the most central in the future. And that's going to give all these healthcare, but it's also going to give all these people out here healthcare. And then finally, what we've got, a school. Elementary school. 10 grand. Jesus. Or a community school. I'll just have a classic American elementary school. And we'll do the same principle and build it there, kind of in the middle of Thornton Street. And that should provide, hopefully, people with a bit of a basic education. Taking out the trash just became so much more convenient than before. Nice. Oh, it's garbage truck in use, operating normally. Okay. Good. And hopefully that should take all the waste nicely out the way and down to here. Perfect. Looking pretty good. The coal power plant's running nicely. Everyone seems to have no water. Let's just extend this pipe along a bit then. That should solve the water problem at the school. Because generally speaking, it is good to have water at your schools. Probably is a little bit immoral to not have any water at your schools at all. We're still slowly polluting the environment with our waste, which is nice. I guess at some point we're going to end up running out of land over here, and then we'll have to go and visit sort of south side and build some grand bridge across the river. But that is probably a project for another day. Once everyone actually parks on the street, you have so much space. Can you not build a drive? Oh, more houses are going up. I'm not very happy, but these people are at least. Nice. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. The population is still increasing. I feel like I am starting to run out of money a little bit. But what can you do? Let's get another row in there then. We might as well just grid this stuff out. Oh, I suppose we should do like a half and half. Should we have a commercial street? Yeah, let's put a commercial little high street in there. Because I guess there is some demand for commercial zones coming in. That would make sense if we put that in there. And that's going to be like a little bit of a suburban shopping high street. That's the sort of city planning that we do, ladies and gentlemen. That's the sort of skill we have. Otherwise, everyone's got to go to Big Bite. Oh, they've even got a spinning sign. This game's so cool. Okay, I guess we just need to keep growing the population. Let's speed up time a little bit then. I don't know what our next... What's our next milestone? A worthy village. Ooh. Oh, little shops starting to crop up now along the high street. Are we making a loss? Yes, categorically. So I guess it would be better for us to expand quicker, because otherwise we're just going to run out of money, aren't we? Oh, I've built that. I made a mistake there. I can build that out. Hopefully it's free to zone. Thankfully it is. Oh, I'll squeeze in a little house there. Yeah, that's school. Oh, that's the power line. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Have people got enough water down here? Not really, but I've got no money. And we're losing money. Okay, this is not so good. We're going to have a financial crisis impending. Hopefully more people start to move in. More shops start to move in. And hopefully we start to reach a surplus budget. Maybe. Maybe slightly. Because we're getting into a little bit of a financial crisis. Just slightly. I've also realised I've built loads of residents down here, but at some point we're going to have to knock all this plot down to build another street on. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but, you know, hey-ho, what can you do? Industrially, things are still looking pretty peachy. Oh wow, it's actually a huge area. I was hoping to see if I could turn it back to daytime. But there we go, daytime is arriving. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a little crisis down here. We may have to take some sort of loan or something. Can we do that? Loans? Yeah. Oh, actually, plus positive budget though. I'll hang on. Even though we do need water kind of badly. Need money. Give me money. What is it with the waterworks? Showering with bottled water is getting expensive. It's quite funny. If I can get a little bit more money slightly quicker, then we can construct some water. Currently, don't have enough money too. Yeah, we definitely need money a little bit quicker. Because otherwise, I guess it's going to start to make people a little bit unhappy if we're not careful. Although we're actually almost nearly at the next population milestone, which is kind of cool. And our money is starting to grow at some pace, which is really nice as well. Come on. Bit more money. 620. We need more money. I think we should just have taken that loan out. That would have made life a lot easier. Oh. There we go. Okay, these people should now have water, which they do. Let's solve that crisis. How much electric are people consuming? 50 megawatts. We've got 40 megawatt production. Okay. At some point, we're probably going to end up having to build another coal power plant down there somewhere. Probably just to feed the electricity demand for the city. Okay, so this is all coming online. This is all looking good. Nice, got spaces popping up. Shops are starting to pop up. The budget is starting to increase. There is more demand for residential. So at some point, probably our next thing is going to be just to keep expanding these streets as our population increases. Although it looks like we're going to hit the next milestone shortly. Yeah, because there's still a few little spots here that are filling in. I suppose the obvious place to fill in is this road down here. Because this is going to zone basically up to those electric pylons, so there's nothing else that can really be done there anyway. Yeah, we'll squeeze some little houses in on the end there as well. There we go. New properties popping up already. Our little commercial high street's looking quite nice. We've got some cool little stuff popping up. What have we got? Donuts. Some of the names are brilliant. Looks like a dentist's. Cool. Hey, we are a worthy village. We have reached a population of 750. We can purchase new land. Got districts, policies, second loans. Oh god, complicated things like that. Oh, we've got fire, police, unique buildings, industrial, self-sufficient buildings. Oh, like eco homes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've got loads of stuff. And we've got police and fire. Okay, I guess we should deal with police and fire. Fire probably is a good one to build. I've made a slight mistake in the sense that I haven't left any space at all for a fire station. Whoops. So I think we're going to have to knock someone's house down. Sorry, because he had just built that, so I do feel bad. Can we afford a police station? No. Can we fit one in if we could afford it anyway? No. Oh, well, they're just screwed, aren't they? At least we've got a fire station now, I suppose. Although we're probably having to pay to maintain that bloody thing. Let's see if we can build up a little bit more budget. Could really have done with squeezing that in down here somewhere, to be honest. Probably the police station. So it's a little bit more central. Or maybe that arsehole and just kind of knock them down. There's no real good way of avoiding that. Oh, we can just knock one house down if we build it here. Yeah, we'll do that. Once we get to 12,000, or should we just take out a small loan? Because we waited ages last time. Let's have a small loan. We are, a fledgling city. Small loans are to be expected. Sorry, whoever house that was. But generally, people are more happier about now actually having a police station. It's actually a massive police station as well. Nice. Okay. Well, that's going to cost us a little bit on the old budget, because we're now probably paying that loan back. Yes, we are. Which is ridiculously expensive. And we're also now paying for the police, which is also adding a fair chunk of cost. But I suppose our city is growing in size. A little extra space down there. It's a strange little street that we've got. With anything else, what should we build next? I guess we could build another row down here is the obvious way of going, rather than going right to the very end of the map and, like, cornering myself in. Will that let me do that? Yes. It's going to be someone's house, isn't it? But, it's a cruel world. Do we do the grid system? Oh, pair of houses. Jeez. It's not good, is it? But there's a certain logic to the gridding system. We'll ignore it for now. Let's think about zoning this out then. Are we going to go for all housing? I mean, there's a lot of demand for housing. So possibly. Yeah. Let's just get it all housed. Let's squeeze it in. And then that's going to enable people... I wish this rain would sod off. It's going to enable people to build in down here. Look at the demand is so high, people are zooming in already. Although they're having to level the ground a little bit because we're going down this way. Hopefully heavy rain doesn't lead to flooding or anything. Because that would be slightly problematic and a little unfortunate. Nice. Starting to look pretty good, our little residential section. There's actually a fair bit of demand for commerce coming in as well. We can build on them in our next street over. Ah, it's going to slightly be in the wrong spot, isn't it? Because of that junction. Darn it. Well, can't be helped. Someone else's house just got knocked down. Can we fit a little row of shops in down here? Yeah, it's just some really tiny shops. Row of shops there, and then we'll have back to residential. Nice. Okay, we're growing pretty fast. Is electricity demand? Wow, our electricity consumption is shooting up quickly. We're probably going to have to deal with a water supply, are we? Just line that up. I'm really following the sort of American style of grid system here, which seems so far to be working quite nicely. Nice. Okay, I'm quite pleased with how things are looking. We will probably end up connecting this road. At some point, at least. And there we go, that's all cropping up. I think we may have to allocate in the budget another power station, which we can't afford. 19,000? Jesus. It's expensive. We can get some wind turbines in, I suppose. Wow, look at the ground around here. It really is kind of polluted. That's kind of interesting. I think we are going to have to think about another power station, though, in the not too distant future in the budget. We're just not making much money there anymore. Our debt is starting to rack up a little bit. We're paying about 403 a week. Jeez. Because some of the new shops are popping up. And some of these little micro shops are all popping up. Well, these are really little micro convenience stores, aren't they? Oh, an ATM. I hear a police car. Is he in a pursuit situation? No. Oh, God. Oh, nearly crashed. Oh, he's off to the industrial district. Got to follow him now. Where's he going? Has there been a... Oh, crikey. Oh, there's been an incident at the clothes factory. Someone's just got arrested at ready to wear. That's brilliant. I love it. Okay, well, that was quite comical. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. I think we're off to a really decent start. What is our next milestone? 1,200 people. We may actually get that with our sort of residential space we've got available in our little residential district. We also could probably think about expanding the industrial district soon because the demand for offices is on the increase, which is good. Got to get around this large and slightly problematic. Oops. We can then just zone that out like that. This should give them more space for industry and stuff like that, although we probably still need to do more water pipes, if that means. Like that. And voila. Anyway, I think we shall end the video there. I think it's got off to a pretty good start, considering I have no clue what I'm doing. Any sort of suggestions, improvements, tips and advice, do let me know in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel as we continue to develop more of Evotopia and build it into a mighty city. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you all on the next one.